Hello students and welcome to your SST class. Today we will deal with the climate of India and our topic in this chapter will be southwest monsoon season or rainy season and retreating monsoon, that is the autumn season. Let us begin. Southwest monsoon season or rainy season is marked by the onset and advancement of the monsoons. The moisture-laden winds blow from Arabian Sea and Bay of Bengal towards the Indian subcontinent. When these winds strike against any physical barrier, over here it is the mountains, they will cause rainfall. Now you can see in the first picture how the winds are coming from Arabian Sea and Bay of Bengal. These winds got divided into two parts. One will be from the Arabian Sea and one will be from the Bay of Bengal. Both of them will enter in our Indian subcontinent, and wherever they will meet any physical barrier, they will cause rainfall, whether it's Western Ghats, whether it is Eastern Ghats, and whether it is the Himalayas. Is it clear? You can see how from Arabian Sea it will enter into our India and they are going towards Delhi, they are going towards Punjab. Is it clear? On 1 June, these monsoonal winds enter into our India from the Kerala coast. Then you can see how from the Bay of Bengal they are entering into West Bengal, then they are striking against the Himalayas, and then they start following a path, they start moving along the Himalayas and reach to Punjab area. Is it clear? Or Delhi area. Is it clear? So whenever they will strike against any physical barrier, they will cause rainfall. This is the orographic rainfall. The word monsoon originated from Arabic word mausam, which means seasonally. In ancient times, the Arabic traders from Islamic world used to come to India for trade. They always used to come during onset of monsoon, as these southwest monsoon winds which are coming towards the Indian subcontinent are helping their ships and boats to sail very easily to the coastal areas of our India. Is it clear? And when they will move back, they will go in the month of October or November when the northeast winds are blowing or retreating monsoon winds are blowing. Again, these winds will help them to sail back to their homelands. So they have given this period a name, that is the mausam, which slowly turns into monsoon. It refers to the seasonal reversal of the wind's direction along the shores of Indian Ocean, especially in the Arabian Sea, that blow from southwest during one half and from northeast during the other half. Now when they will start blowing from northeast direction, it is the retreating monsoon winds. Is it clear? Or retreating monsoon season or the autumn season. Is it clear? And when they are blowing from southwest direction, they are known as southwest monsoon season or rainy season. Full year they are divided into two parts. In one half they will blow from southwest direction, in another half they will blow from northeast direction back to the oceans. Is it clear? Now why this monsoon is over there? It is because of the differential heating of land and the ocean. In the second picture you can see a sunlight is falling over land. As land is opaque, the sunlight can penetrate only up to 1 meter inland, as land is opaque. So our land got heated up very quickly. Is it clear? And during night it cools down very quickly. But our oceans are translucent. When the same sunlight falls upon our oceans, what happens? It can penetrate up to 150 meters in the ocean. So our oceans, which are translucent, what happened? They will got heated up very slowly, and once they are heated up, they will cool down also very slowly. Is it clear? This is the differential heating of our land and ocean, and how it is helping our monsoon we will discuss now only. Monsoon are caused by the fact that land heats up and cools down quicker than water. In summer, land reaches a higher temperature than the ocean. Air thus rises and causes an area of low pressure over the land. We have discussed earlier that there is inverse relation of temperature and air pressure. If temperature will increase, air pressure will decrease. If temperature will decrease, air pressure will increase. So thus when air will rise up because of the high temperature, it will cause an area of low pressure on the land. And as you know, wind always move from high pressure to low pressure. Thus constant wind start blowing from the oceans. There is a word pressure gradient. If the difference between high pressure and low pressure is more, then then the speed of wind is more. And if the difference between high pressure and low pressure is less, then the speed of wind is also very less. Means if high pressure is very high and low pressure is very low, then speed of wind will be high. And if the difference between high pressure and low pressure is less, the speed of wind is also very less. The rainfall is caused by the moist air rising up the mountains and cooling down. Now how this rainfall is caused? Let us discuss. In the second picture you can see the wind which is coming from the ocean. It will start rising up the mountain. And as we have discussed earlier that if we will move away from the earth, what will happen? Temperature will decrease. And when this air is ascending upward, a temperature will be there, a temperature will reach. What will happen? There will be condensation. When condensation will be there, there will be cloud formation. And when cloud formation will be there, there will be rainfall. You can see other side also. It is known as leeward side. And it is the area of rain shadow. Now why this area is rain shadow? Because the wind start descending down. And when wind start descending down, the temperature start increasing. And there will be no condensation and there will be no cloud formation. As wind start coming towards the earth. And if you will come towards the earth, temperature will go on increasing. If you go away from the earth, what will happen? Temperature will start decreasing. Yes. The southwest summer monsoon occur from June to September. After the wind shift during the month of March and May. So what happened? There is a reversal of wind. In one half of the year, the wind will move in southwest direction, and in the other half, wind will move in northeast direction. In March and May, again there will be reversal of wind from northeast to southwest. Why? Because temperature has been increased over land and pressure has been decreased over land, and wind will always move from high pressure on oceans. What happened in summer? The ocean will heat up very slowly. It is taking time to heat up. Is it clear? But pressure is very high over the ocean. So wind will start moving from high pressure to the low pressure towards the land. Is it clear? In March and May, reversal of wind will be there. And October, what happened? Temperature start decreasing in autumn season. In the second half of October, the temperature or mercury falls down rapidly. If temperature will decrease, what will happen? Pressure will increase. And on the ocean, what happened? Now our ocean has heated up. And once our ocean is heated up, it will cools down very slowly. Is it clear? Now temperature is more on the ocean. Is it clear? If temperature will be more, pressure will be less. Low pressure will be created on the ocean. Now wind will start moving from the land towards the ocean. Is it clear? So there is a reversal of the winds. In one half of the year, wind will move from southwest direction. In other half of the year, wind will start moving in the northeast direction. An area of intense low pressure. Now what happened? During this season, an area of intense low pressure develops over Central Asian part and the jet stream blows over the area causing the rainfall. Now what happened? Because of the Himalayas, Himalayas do not allow the southwest winds to enter into the Tibet area, and it is a rain shadow area, and temperature has increased over there. Because of the increased temperature and the dry conditions, the air start rising upward. Is it clear? When the air will reach to the distance of from the earth to the distance of 11 to 18 kilometer in the area of tropopause after troposphere, what will happen? In that area, a wind is blowing. The name of that wind is subtropical jet streams. This air which is rising up, it will come under the effect or under the impact of subtropical jet stream, and then this air will rotate and forms tropical easterly jet stream. The air which has risen up from the Tibet, when it will come under the impact of subtropical jet stream, it will rotate and it will forms tropical easterly jet streams. Is it clear? Because it is at the distance from the earth is 11 to 18 kilometer, it is our upper air circulation, and this air is very cool. It will start moving toward Arabian Sea and it will subsidize into Arabian Sea. It is very cool. Now what happened? Because this wind subsidized into Arabian Sea, it will create an area of high pressure in Arabian Sea because it was very cool. Is it clear? So it will create an area of high pressure in Arabian Sea, which will force the wind to travel faster towards the Indian subcontinent, where a low pressure area has been created. So these jet streams are helping our southwest monsoon to come faster to the Indian subcontinent. They will increase the pressure over there. A high pressure will be created over there in the ocean. But you know, in our Indian subcontinent, low pressure is over there, and I have told you the pressure gradient. If the difference between high pressure is more and low pressure is more, then what will happen? The speed of wind will also very high, or more speed will be there. The winds will travel faster towards the Indian subcontinent. This is how these jet streams are helping the southwest monsoon season. The western coast and the eastern coast and the northeastern state receives heavy rainfall, and agriculture in India is largely dependent on this monsoon only. Now in the picture you can see the tropical easterly jet streams, how they are coming towards the Arabian Sea and how they are creating a high pressure area over there, and how they will help the southwest monsoon to travel faster to the Indian subcontinent, where a low pressure area has been created because of the high temperature. Now we will discuss about our next season, that is the retreating monsoon or autumn season. The southwest monsoon winds weaken and start withdrawing by October to November. Is it clear? Temperature will fall down, but from October it will start, in the second half of the October it will start falling down up to November, when our winter season will start. Is it clear? This is a period of transition from hot rainy season to dry winter conditions. The retreat of monsoon is marked by clear skies and rise in temperature. The day temperature is a little bit high and the night temperature is pleasant. But in the second half of October, mercury begins to fall rapidly in northern India. That means the temperature goes on decreasing. Now if temperature will decrease and pressure will increase, what will happen? At this time, the temperature of our oceans has increased, because oceans have taken their time. Now they are heated up. Is it clear? And now they will cool down very slowly also. Is it clear? Now our ocean is heated up, and if oceans are heated up, pressure over there is decreased. A low pressure has been created. But at the land, what happened? Temperature has decreased and pressure has increased. As you know, now wind will start moving from the land towards the ocean. This is the reversal of winds. Is it clear? Now wind will start moving from the land towards the ocean. In this season, winds move back from the mainland to Bay of the Bengal. It is the season of retreating monsoon. Now what happened? The southern part of India, particularly Tamil Nadu and Andhra Pradesh, receives heavy rainfall in this season. The winds blow from northeast to southwest. They are going towards the ocean, and therefore they are also called northeast monsoons. Now what happened? Just listen. As when we were discussing about the southwest monsoon, they have came to India from two paths. One was from Arabian Sea, another path was from the Bay of Bengal. And from Bay of Bengal, they will enter into West Bengal, and then they will strike against the Himalayas. Then they will start moving along the Himalayas, and they will reach to the areas of Delhi and Punjab. Now when reversal of wind is over there, again these winds will follow the same path. The winds will retreat back along the Himalayas, and from the state of West Bengal they will again, or Arunachal Pradesh, Assam, Manipur, Meghalaya, they will again enter into Bay of Bengal. Is it clear? And when they will, these winds, this northeast wind will enter into Bay of Bengal, they will capture, or they will pick up the moisture from the Bay of Bengal, and when they will reach at the coast of Tamil Nadu and Andhra Pradesh, again there is a physical barrier over there, eastern ghats are over there. When these wind will strike against the eastern ghats, there will be heavy rainfall. Is it clear? Again there will be heavy rainfall in our autumn season when these winds will reverse their direction, and when they will come to Bay of Bengal, they will pick up the moisture, and when they will enter into the coast of Tamil Nadu and Andhra Pradesh, because of the eastern ghats present over there, there will be heavy rainfall in Tamil Nadu and Andhra Pradesh. These are called northeast monsoons. Parts of West Bengal, Odisha, Karnataka and northeast India also receive some rainfall from northeast monsoons. And with this, we have completed our this chapter. In the next video, I will put you exercise part and question answer part. Is it clear? And then we will go to the next chapter. Thank you, my dear.